decision that an employer could refuse to cover contraceptives meant that women would have to take care of that for themselves or the men who cared. Contraceptive protection is something that every woman must have access to control her own destiny.
All right, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, ladies and gentlemen, the U.S. Supreme Court Justice. Welcome to Give Me Five. Interviewed by Katie Couric, talking about Hobby Lobby, and just listen to the misrepresentation of what the magnitude of the case is all about. The majority decision was so narrowly focused on four specific type of what many consider to be abortion pills. And here even the Supreme Court Justice makes it sound like now women don't have access to birth control. They still have access to those four drugs. They could get them on their own, or they could go work for any other business that will supply coverage. But oh no, women now don't have access to birth control. It's just insane. Here's more.
I certainly respect the belief of the Hobby Lobby owners. On the other hand, they have no constitutional right to foist that belief on the hundreds and hundreds of women who work for them who don't share that belief. I had never seen the free exercise of religion clause interpreted in such a way.
All right, folks, again, this is focused to certain kinds of birth control, which many people believe are abortion pills. And if these women desperately need, again, before Obamacare, these weren't covered anyway. I mean, there was no mandate to cover them, okay? What did these women do prior? You don't like it. If this is the most important thing in the world to you, why would you go work at Hobby Lobby when you know they're not going to cover it for you? Go find a job in this booming economy of ours, quote unquote, where you have insurance that covers this, if this is the most important thing in your life. Unbelievable. Here's one more from Ruth Bader Ginsburg on this issue.
No employer, whatever the business form, should be able to transfer that employer's religious belief onto people who do not share that belief. One of the things I said in the opinion, the image was one has freedom to move one's arm until it hits the other fellow's nose. And it's the same way with speech, same way with religion. You can exercise your right freely until the point where it is affecting other people who don't share your views.
All right. Now, of course, this becomes a matter of sex and gender and bias and ignorance. When Katie Couric asks Ruth Bader Ginsburg about the fact that the three women on the court all were against the Hobby Lobby decision, and can these men understand what they were doing because they're not women?
All three women justices were in the minority in the Hobby Lobby decision. Do you believe that the 5 male justices truly understood the ramifications of their decision?
I would have to say no. But justices continue to think and can change. So I am ever hopeful that if the court has a blind spot today, its eyes will be open tomorrow.
So these stupid, ignorant, bigoted men just didn't understand the ramifications of what they were doing because they're not good, nice, understanding women. You get this? One more.
But you do, in fact, feel these 5 justices had a bit of a blind spot?
In Hobby Lobby? Yes. Yes,
And why was that?
Just the same kind of blind spot the majority had in Lilly Ledbetter's case.
Because they couldn't understand what it is like to be a woman?
They all have, they have wives, they have daughters. By the way, I think daughters can change the perception of their fathers.
I hope so. I hope every male Supreme Court justice from now on is influenced by his daughter and says, screw the law. My daughter told me this. Sick. Steve Malzberg Show.